Bray Wyatt returned to WWE TV back in 2019 and unveiled his new alter ego called The Fiend. In the months that followed, Wyatt's new persona competed in his first match against Finn Balor at SummerSlam in 2019. After the SummerSlam match, The Fiend went on to attack several WWE legends and established feuds against stars like Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan, and John Cena. The former WWE champion has since become one of the most popular stars on the current roster and even found a way to recruit Alexa Bliss to his Firefly Funhouse. That being said, Wyatt has not been seen on Monday Night Raw since he was set alight by Randy Orton during the TLC event in December. Bliss has since been carrying on the storyline with the Viper in recent months. It's currently unknown when Bray Wyatt or his alter ego will be making their return to TV. But if The Fiend does return to the company in the build-up to WrestleMania 37, could he possibly recruit more faces to his Firefly Funhouse? Here are 5 current WWE stars who would be a perfect fit for Bray Wyatt's Firefly Funhouse. Number 5. WWE Raw's Nikki Cross has the perfect persona for the Firefly Funhouse. Throughout her time in NXT, Nikki Cross was part of the Sanity faction, where she was able to showcase her unhinged persona on television. The former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion went on to bring this persona to the main roster when she was finally promoted and aligned with Alexa Bliss. In recent months, the two women have had their own fair share of issues, and it's been a strange story to follow since Cross has been the one trying to talk sense into the goddess. The former women's champion will struggle to carry this storyline alone if The Fiend isn't able to make his return to WWE TV in the coming months, which could allow Alexa Bliss to recruit her one-time best friend to the Firefly Funhouse. Cross and Bliss could be on the same page once again if the two women have a common enemy, which would allow Bliss to get inside Cross' head and recruit her for The Fiend. Nikki Cross hasn't been used effectively by the creative team on the main roster in recent months. She would definitely be tempted by the chance to join the Firefly Funhouse and even switch back to her belligerent persona from her days with Sanity. Number 4. Current WWE star Bo Dallas could join his real-life brother in the Firefly Funhouse. Bo Dallas has not been seen on WWE TV for more than a year, but he is still contracted to the company. Many fans have been questioning as to when exactly the former Raw Tag Team Champion will return. Recent reports suggest that there was once a plan for Bray Wyatt and his brother Bo Dallas to work together in the Wyatt family, so it wouldn't be much of a stretch to see Dallas join his real-life brother inside the Firefly Funhouse when he makes his return. WWE has never put Wyatt and Dallas together on TV or revealed that they are brothers, but this could finally be the former NXT champion's chance to become the star in WWE that he was once destined to be. Bo Dallas has struggled since he was promoted to the main roster, but his brother could be his lifeline. Wyatt might easily find a place for Dallas in the Firefly Funhouse moving forward. Number 3. Current WWE star Aleister Black could find redemption in the Firefly Funhouse. Aleister Black is another superstar who hasn't been seen on WWE TV for several months and could require a lifeline when he makes his return to TV. Although Black was drafted over to WWE SmackDown, the star could be moved back over to Raw to be part of the Funhouse if Bray Wyatt needs another henchman. Alexa Bliss has played a fantastic role on her own in recent weeks, but The Fiend hasn't been seen since December, and if Wyatt isn't set to make his return in the coming weeks, then Bliss may need someone else by her side. After all, Bliss can't face off against Randy Orton on her own. If The Fiend is now a fully fledged supernatural entity rather than a human after being set alight by the Viper, then Aleister Black would be the perfect person to take over. Black has the perfect outlook and character to be the new Fiend and to take over the Firefly Funhouse in order to continue what Wyatt originally started almost 2 years ago. Number 2. Recent WWE call-up Damian Priest could be Bray Wyatt's newest recruit. Damian Priest has only recently been called up to WWE's main roster, but the former NXT star has made quite the impact already. After being endorsed by WWE Hall of Famer Edge and being aligned with Bad Bunny during his feud with Miz and John Morrison, it's obvious that WWE has some huge plans for Priest. However, things could change after WrestleMania. During his time in NXT, Priest had a very different character which would have fit in well with Bray Wyatt and his Firefly Funhouse, given the satanic roots to his original persona. It's strange to see Priest making an alliance with someone like Bad Bunny after watching his character in NXT in recent months. Hopefully, WWE can correct this after the rapper has his WrestleMania moment and Priest returns to Monday Night Raw. Bray Wyatt was able to put Braun Strowman on the path to stardom following his time in the Wyatt family. Could Damian Priest be his next project? Number 1. Former two-time WWE Divas Champion Paige could make an impact in the Firefly Funhouse. There was once a time when former WWE NXT Women's Champion Paige was rumored to be Sister Abigail. Of course, years have gone by since then and the British star has been forced to retire from in-ring competition and move on to a non-wrestling role in WWE. Alexa Bliss has shown that she's able to be part of the Firefly Funhouse and create her own personality without being frequently active in the ring. It was only recently that Bliss made her in-ring return. If the Fiend recruited Paige, then she would mostly focus on character work instead of wrestling in the ring too often. Paige currently seems to be a wasted talent off-screen and she could easily become a character like Sister Abigail in Wyatt's Funhouse in the future. Paige was once one of the most popular stars on the company's roster. A significant return would definitely gain some attention from the WWE universe since the former two-time Divas champion was always seen as the perfect Sister Abigail. Thanks for watching, guys. Lars Sullivan posts bizarre concept art, possibly teasing new character. Lars Sullivan has posted concept art for what we're assuming is either an unused character in WWE or a future character should he wrestle elsewhere. It was revealed last week that Lars Sullivan is no longer a WWE superstar. While it's unclear exactly when he was let go by the company, WWE evidently wasn't happy with the former NXT star. It didn't even afford him the future endeavors statement it normally issues alongside the release of its superstars. Sullivan was interviewed by Fightful following news of his release, at which point he claimed to be done with wrestling. However, this week Sullivan posted concept art for what appears to be a new idea for a wrestling persona. Either that or it's a character WWE had in the pipeline for him and the idea never came to fruition. The pictures show Sullivan dressed in a long fur coat and a monocle, as well as braces and a smart pair of slacks. Chances are the garb on the left would have been for promos and vignettes, while the one on the right would have been his in-ring attire. The caption doesn't reveal whether the concept is from Sullivan's past or for his future, but it says the character's name is the brilliant behemoth, Lawrence Sullivan. Personally, I say, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button, and if you have something to say, please leave a comment.
Oh, let me up with a bright smile on now. Put me in the dark, so won't get lost now. To the moonlight, eyes you